Shalom, Kahalo Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Kakudash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. And shalom and salutation to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, Salakia. I didn't make a video yesterday. I went to my mother's funeral, and it was a long day in family. My biological family is a whirlwind of activity, and needless to say, again, it was a long day. So Slovakia got through it, and I'm back. It's probably the first day that I haven't done a video, or at least two videos, in probably about 2 years, I think. So again, Slovakia. But after that, I just felt that, my mom passed away on the 27th of January, and we just got her in the ground, yesterday. And the scriptures say, let the dead bury the dead. I'm paraphrasing. But you have to go when it's your mom or when it's your dad, Why? Because the scriptures say, and I'm paraphrasing again, to honor your mother and your father. And I tried to do that, and a couple of scriptures came out, all I did was read the Bible. I did invoke the names Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, right? And that probably, was dreadful to the heathen out there. But maybe I'll read those scriptures. But first, I'm gonna read this, and I believe that Mom finally getting her in the ground. My spirit says that now things are going to speed up greatly. And I mean, they are clearly, but I think it was a sign, for me. And I just expect things to really speed up, again, for me and for all of us, for the hopeful elect. So I'm going to read Matthew 24 and 22. All right. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Okay? So time is just about to speed all the way up. And it has been since the elder apostle Tahar dubbed this year the hopeful year that all of the prophecies come to pass. Okay? So things have been steamrolling. I believe they're going to continue to steamroll, right? That situation, again, my family's just, whew, you understand? That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, all right. So the days are being shortened. This thing is speeding up. Things are, in the words of the elder apostle Tahar, things are going to be moving fast, right? Things are going to be moving fast. They're going to push the C hip even harder. Things are going to speed up. The hour of temptation, we're going to know. Okay? So before I play Dabu here, right, I'm going to play this little snippet. And I'm going to try to keep this very short. So let's just do that now. This is today, 58 minutes ago, Dabu 7-7. East Palestine, local chickens laying eggs with purple hue. Wow. Over 44,000 animals wiped out. See, this devil, he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Let's get that real quick. And I'll play Dabu. And I'm just, going in the spirit. So it's 12 and 12, right? Revelation 12 and 12 in the KJV. Therefore, rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. There's that short time again. Things are speeding up. The Most High is shortening the days, and he's shortening what's left of the devil's rule. He knows it. So what is he doing? He's doing this. Okay? It's raining on him. Or is raining on him while he's eating. He's eating right now, according to the brother from L.A., Mwataza. Okay, the elder Mwataza. He made a brilliant video that said he's eating. And so the Most High is raining right on his parade, so to speak. So let's listen to this.
This is Dabu 7, an update to the situation out of East Palestine in Ohio. As right now, officials are saying that tens of thousands of animals out of the creek are dead. A lot of the fish, frogs, salamanders, all the aquatic life is showing to be dead in this area. The people that live downstream off of this branch specifically are saying that they're afraid to let their horses and their cows drink out of the creek or out of the waterway. We have individuals saying that their turkeys have been put on antibiotics due to respiratory problems connected to this whole thing. Chickens are laying eggs with what they are calling an unsettling purple hue. And people are afraid to even eat any food off of the trees or anything that they've got on their lawns, period, because they think that it's tainted. Now, add to this white film that's being seen all over the place in many different states, coming down out of the sky, settling on vehicles, and even on some vehicles close to the epicenter here. Paint is peeling off of the vehicles, bubbling up and like chipping off. So a lot going on surrounding this situation.
Let me say this. It's raining where I'm at right now. If stuff is in the air, the rain is bringing it down in the form of water. The rain is contaminated. The rivers are contaminated. The ground is being contaminated with all of this stuff. And this devil knows exactly what he's doing. Okay? He's doing his thing. Okay? He's causing a famine. He's causing earthquakes. He's causing these things. And the Most High is directing his steps. All right?
And constant updates here needed with this as it's still leaching into the earth. Now, they have set up booms along the waterway, and there are cleanup crews that have been down here working, but it's still finding its way into the water table and then into the Ohio River and then heading downstream, ultimately hitting the Gulf of Mexico. A lot of the wastewater that they pulled out of here, they are sending to Texas, we come to find out, so it can be disposed of down there by a company that does that. But wanted to let it be known in terms of the wildlife, tens of thousands of animals dead in the surrounding rivers and lakes connected to this spot, and a lot of other issues with other problems as well. Join me on the live streams Monday and Friday.
Okay, so those of you that think we'll just go out into the wild. Esau's got it all figured. We'll just go out in the wild and live off the land. No. Nope, that's not going to be an option. Okay? Only those who the Most High wants to survive. Right? His servant shall eat. His servant shall want for nothing. All right? I want to check real quick. A good channel to check on for current events or these things that keep happening. What's this guy's name? Patrick Humphrey. So just check this guy's channel out. See if he got 15 hours ago, okay? World War III just started, hundreds of USA troops. Mass blackout. This is 16. So he hasn't really put one up, a new one. But you got the cyber shutdown, emergency in 4 states train crash. This is 2 days ago. So if there's another train crash, which there was pretty much 3 a day for a whole minute there. Again, yesterday I was taken out, but I'm back, and okay, shut down cyber event, Dole, that's food, plane crash into what? Did you see that? They're going over to the spill, and yeah, so this guy is good. there's another train derailment, he's going to let you know first, and how many. All right, so keep your eye on Patrick Humphrey. Good information there. All right, so I'm going to close. I'm going to read Matthew 15:24. This is what I read when I got my time. I have 3 brothers, and we each were given a moment to speak. And when it came time, 2 of them ran from the mic because they wanted to be last. So I had to step up and I had to speak, and it was impromptu. I wasn't really ready. And then there happened to be a Bible sitting on the podium, so I just picked it up. And I read Matthew 15. I'm going to read it. 15:24. I think I read them in this order too. Okay. I read, but he answered, and I said, this is Yahushua speaking in the red. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. I read that, right? I said, I have one more to read. Right? Matthew 10:5 and 6, right? I said, these 12, Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into any way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Okay? And there was like at least 8 different preachers, so-called pastors in the house. And I know that when I picked up that Bible and I started reading, I know they were being cut. I said, who wants to argue with the Son of the Most High? Here are his words. And my brother was in back of me being a real demon, and that demon was coming out and squirming because the truth was coming out. And they had to quiet him down. He was saying, that's not appropriate. And then I'm like, I'm reading the scriptures. The words of your beloved Jesus are not appropriate at this funeral? What are you talking about? You don't agree with your beloved Jesus? Okay, now what happened was my phone was on the other side of the room when this happened, and I couldn't think of the scripture in Ecclesiastes, so I failed on that one. But it was the Spirit. This is exactly what the Most High wanted. To God who gave it. Should have had this, but I didn't. 12:7. I'm going to read it right now. It's Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it. So apparently the Most High didn't want that to come out. Right? It would have been soothing. So Salakia, I'm doing it now. I hope that that's good enough. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. Again, Salakia for not doing a lesson yesterday. But it won't happen again. All right. So with that, I hope that the elect are edified. Shalom.